All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. All right, but the live got flagged, and we are back. All right, so I do sincerely apologize for that. All right, but we gotta make sure we keep this show exciting, engaging, and entertaining. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, sorry about that. The live, we can't ride around on a flat tire. Seriously. All right, so let's get this live heated back up, ladies and gentlemen, and get more of these conversations going. I do apologize for that. All right, let's go. All right, so there we got that. We got that. All right, let's get this. Let's get this show back on the road. All right, I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You got to protect the platform. I don't know what it was, but hey, at least we didn't go. At least it didn't get totally taken down, right? So we'll continue. Let's see. All right, let's move it. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it like this. All right. Let's bring up my next panelist. Who do we have next? All right. There he is, Mowgli. There you, champ.
Yeah, I made it back.
Good.
This is my first time going live. I'm excited.
Are you on your Bluetooth?
No. Is it delayed?
It's an echo. But what I'll do is I'll mute. I'll just let you talk.
Oh, that's my bad. Okay. Yeah, so I am really just here to I went through Vance's book recently, and I wanted to say a few things about it. Everybody's talking about the couch thing, which is hilarious, but not necessarily true. But I don't care. It's still funny. Seems like somebody who would do that. There's one thing in his book that was really bothering me that nobody's talking about. And he talks about in high school, he made a list of all the people he thought were like attractive with his friend. They're making like a list of the hottest people in school. And he put his sister at the top of the list.
Really?
Yes. And nobody's talking about this. And he talks about how hot his sister is in this book. And it's just crazy to me. I don't know, man.
I mean, the echo's not working for me, but I'll say this.
Sorry. One second.
Maybe are you on Bluetooth or not? That's better. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm Bluetoothed up now. Sorry.
All right, that's better. That's a little bit better. I'll say this though, I'm not shocked that this is how he is, because that's how a lot of these MAGA men are, right? I mean, they believe the way of the old, right? It's okay to hit on your sister like that and find her attractive in the worst way. These are some sick people.
Yeah, it's weird, and he talks about a lot about white supremacy. There's a guy he quotes a lot. I can't remember his name, but he's a white supremacist scholar, and he like idolizes him, and he talks about him a lot. So
really,
yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a not a good read. It's rough.
Wow. Why do you think Trump picked him?
I think he's trying to. He's going all in on the extremist thing. I think he knows that's his only crowd left.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody else is, they're weird, right? Like,
yeah.
Everybody else wants to be normal again. We don't want to fight. We don't. Like.
Do you think he's nervous about Kamala Harris right now, or do you think he still believes he has it in the bag?
I think they're running scared, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm excited, honestly. I'm pumped right now watching the they're going across the country, and they're huge crowds, and I'm just pumped.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a down to the wire election, I believe, but for the most part, you see the results of having a candidate that's clearly qualified versus a candidate that's not so qualified, right? 78 years old, convicted felon, right? Her crowd sizes are bigger. She's out fundraising him. All right. I mean, and her record, when you compare it to his, it speaks for itself. She's a lot better of a person in terms of knowing how to govern this country. I think the writing is on the wall for Donald Trump, and he knows it. And this is his last chance to try to at least save whatever he can, right?
Yeah. I heard my timer. I'm out. Just thanks for having me up. I'm sorry.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I got
Sorry.
a little nervous.
No, I get it. But I went ahead and I gave you a follow, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Mowgli a round of applause.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. All right, that's Mowgli. Yes, Jody. If you don't mind, Jody, could you come up here real quick because you're saying nasty things about our vice president, and so I just wanted to see if you would be able to come up here and clarify what the heck you meant, Jody, when you said she has no record. Thank you, alter ego. Jody, get in the box. Otherwise, you know the rule. I'm going to ask that my moderators do what they can to put you in a situation where all you can do is listen to Zeus. I don't want them to block all the time unless they're being, terrible people. All right, Jody, come on up here, Jody. I sent you a request. What I want is for folks like Jody, if they can't tell the truth, put them in a straitjacket so I can continue to minister to Jody, because I'm actually getting a lot of positive results, right, Ange? We're actually having some of these MAGA folks come around and say, Zeus, you're right. And slowly but surely they're going to come out of that cult. And so I need a great example, Jody, if you do not mind. Look at this 1776 status 5.0. Won't you come in the box? Okay, 1776. Good morning.
Morning.
All right. What got you so worked up today? I can tell you support Donald Trump. Maybe openly, or maybe not openly. Which one are you openly supporting?
Oh,
Trump?
no, of course. I'm voting MAGA, man.
Okay, all right. And so why do you say such nasty things and lie in the chat?
It's just the truth.
Aren't you all supposedly winning?
We are. I mean, the left has a $3 trillion propaganda machine. If you know that, then a lot of what's going on would make sense to you.
What do you mean by all of that? Because here's the thing, mister. A lot of people in my chat, they said, this guy, 1776, he's a liar. There's no truth in him. What you just said. The propaganda machine and all that rhetoric. Where do you get that kind of stuff from?
Well, we know that the World Economic Forum owns the majority of the left, and anybody pushing the woke agenda, I won't even call it woke. It's more of Marxist agenda. Anything woke is just Marxism.
So you're not. So let me be clear. You're not for diversity at all. You don't think diversity is actually a good thing in this country?
Not for diversity hires. I mean, that's like racism being forced on everybody. You know what I mean? Like we're supposed to be judged by character, not color.
So you don't think women should have rights?
No, of course women should have rights.
You don't think women should get paid fairly? You don't think
taking women's rights and giving them to men with mental issues?
Well, if you're asking about what they did with overturning Roe versus Wade, I completely agree with you.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree. That's the one thing I don't agree with is the abortion stance. But I'm glad he left it up to the states and didn't try to pull like a dictator role.
So you're glad that he's making women have to fight for their rights again.
Well, nothing even changed. It's been the same for.
That's not what I'm hearing. That's not what I'm hearing. A lot of women are suffering in these red states. Because on one side they thought they were protecting and saving lives, but now they're realizing that they're actually making it harder for women to live their life in a healthy way.
Like I said, he left it up to the states. Nothing's really changed.
You know what? I'm gonna have to give you another. You're wrong. A lot of women are suffering, and I'll let the women come up here and explain to you. All right, why it changed and the negative impact.
That's just one of the things. And like I said, I don't agree with the abortion stance.
Okay. So it sounds like then you might consider being a Democrat then, if you really don't.
No, not at this point, man. Like after
what is?
J6,
can I ask you?
All the FBI's.
Wait.
Did you going on? Is crazy?
Did you say J6?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that right there. What about?
I know we can't even really talk about it. You'll get censored for speaking.
No. What did I miss about J6? I just covered it with great length. I just covered J6.
Well, I mean, yeah, for your party, I mean, you're gonna say whatever you gotta say.
What did I
to
not? What
make
did I
that
not?
look
What did I?
good.
What did I not cover on January 6th? By the
The
way,
fact that there were weapons being hidden in trash cans, and the fact that there were over 250 FBI agents in the crowd, and like there's so many other facts that like they're being hidden. Like people don't even
can I
know.
ask you a serious
It's
question though?
crazy.
Do you accept the results of the election?
You would have to. I mean,
Okay, so
and
let's stop. Okay, so why the heck did Donald Trump have a campaign rally after the campaign was over?
those people were already there waiting for
No, no,
him to
no.
be
The
the
Stop the
president. What do you
Steal.
mean?
The Stop the Steal was a rally. It was a campaign rally, but the
What?
campaign was already over, right?
Well, yeah. Well, that's how you
So,
do it. If you wanted to question the election, Trump did it the right way, and then everybody freaked out because it kind of was.
and you know what
I'm
the
gonna
favorite.
say it was rigged. I
You
mean,
know,
we
you
have
know what the
evidence
favorite
in
thing that I
Georgia,
heard you say was
Pennsylvania, and Arizona that it was
1776. You know what my
fraudulent as
favorite
hell,
thing?
man.
You know what the favorite thing I heard you just admit? You said Trump did it the right way.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
wait. So
they just
you're
had Jamie
acknowledging on
Raskin
TikTok.
claiming
Wait,
that if Trump won the
wait a
2024
second,
election, he was going to do the exact same thing Trump did because
sir.
that's the
I don't want to have
process.
to
That's what
mute you. Oh my gosh, he's not listening. 1776. All right.
Let me finish my point.
Your point was made. You said Trump did the right thing. I don't want to hear anything.
That's
So
how the
you're on
process
TikTok.
works.
Hold on.
What did he do
So hold
wrong?
on. So you're on TikTok admitting Trump hosting the Stop the Steal rally was the right thing. Because
Yeah,
I
after all
thought
the
you were going.
evidence I've
Wait.
seen, I agree. I
Wait.
would have
But
did
you
the
know
same
what you
thing.
didn't just say? You didn't say the FBI did the right thing. You didn't just
What did
say
the
Nancy
FBI do?
Pelosi. You just told me there were FBI people at the rally that day.
Exactly.
But you're
That's not
also
the right thing. They
acknowledging.
didn't do the right thing. They
Wait.
were dressed up as
You
MAGA, bro. That's fucking. That's an actual
keep it clean.
insurrection.
Keep it
You're trying
clean.
to
Keep it
blame it on
clean. We
Trump.
don't curse over here. I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you that. All right. I don't curse over here.
No, that's cool.
But what you're saying as a Trump supporter is you're placing accountability for the Stop the Steal rally on Donald Trump. The FBI reports to Trump, right?
No, the FBI reports to the oligarchy apparently.
Didn't Trump select Christopher Wray? He appointed him.
And how does he know that Christopher Wray isn't going to sell out to the establishment? How do you know that? You don't know that.
So
Nobody
he
knows
made
that.
So you're saying wait, okay. So
Unless
you're
the-
saying
unless
wait a
the
second.
person who owns him.
1776. You're saying Trump made a bad choice in selecting him?
Yeah, people make mistakes. I mean,
Oh wow.
nobody's perfect.
Okay, so you know what
Nobody's
happens.
far from
Okay,
it.
so you know what happens when and I love this. You're the
And-
first
and then,
person.
like,
Wait.
the thing, bro,
Wait. You're the first MAGA that I've talked to that admitted Trump made a mistake. I got you now. I got
Yeah,
you
I'm
dead
not
to
being-
rights. I got you dead to rights
I'm not
because you
being
know
paid
how
to
this
lie.
works. You know how this works. 1776. When someone takes accountability for their mistakes, in some cases that might cost them. Right?
Well, what
say
one thing
like
that
this.
Joe did that you don't agree with?
Say for instance the CEO of
Can't even
Boeing.
give me one-
Wait. The CEO of Boeing, for instance. Guess what happened to him? It's on him. You gotta go. So what you just came in the box today and did 1776 is you admitted Trump was responsible for the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. No matter what. Right? Whether there were FBI agents there,
those are
whether
your
Nancy
words, not
Pelosi
mine.
was
I
there or
didn't
not,
do that.
whether or not all that was happening, and it was a sea of his supporters that were there. So as far as
Pretty
we're
virgin
concerned, no, I'm just using your logic. So there's really nothing else to debate at this point. I think what I need you to do is get professional help because you're trying to argue all sides of this, and it's just not quite working. 1776. All right. I thank you for having the courage to get in the box and admit it was Donald Trump who is responsible for the attack on the Capitol on January 6th, Mr. 1776. All right. But unfortunately, sir, your time is up. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got to do. Join me in giving Mr. 1776 what he deserves. All right. Because he really does believe the lie, all right? But he doesn't see that when he repeats the lie, it also makes him look like a liar and a hypocrite. Let's give him a round of boos and shame. righty. All righty then. All right. All right. Let's bring up another panelist. All right. All right. Who do we have right now, ladies and gentlemen? Air Force retire. Let's go. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right. I am all right. You see what we're dealing with right now. We got these folks out here who still are struggling to actually understand the lies they're repeating.
We've been dealing with that since 2016, man. Come on.
You right about that. You right. Right?
But anyway, we saw desperation and panic yesterday at a press conference.
Is that what you call that?
We saw a man that was very small. We saw at a rally the other day, we caught a glimpse of a woman that was very strong when she told some protesters, some hecklers, if you want to vote for him, go ahead. And she gave him that look. That look reminded me of my mother.
Yeah, I remember.
And I said, okay, they stepping on it. They don't realize she may have been laying in the background, but that's a very strong woman. Harris is a very strong person, and she got it together.
Yeah.
You know, she gonna take this country, her and Walt's gonna take this country in the right direction. What that motto that they were saying at that rally, this is what democracy looks like. We getting ready to show them what democracy looks like.
Amen.
And then we're gonna use that John Cougar Mellencamp song. Ain't this America?
Hey, let's go. Tell them.
See what's gonna happen in the future. There's gonna be a portrait hanging with Joe Biden walking off into the sunset with the glory shining around him. His legacy is gonna show that this man is a man of honor. In the future, there's gonna be a picture of Donald Trump, and what you're gonna see, a toilet with a turd in it.
An orange turd. You know, what do you think about Donald Trump continuing to advocate for Joe Biden to get back in?
Because he's afraid. He was so confident that he's gonna win against Joe Biden. But Joe Biden has shown us that Joe Biden loves this country just like you and I do, and the people that listen to you. We love this country. And Joe Biden has proved that love for this country by stepping down and say, hey, look, I'm gonna hand out the baton for this younger generation to take on. Because I'm 66 years old.
Amen.
You got to pass it on. But Trump, right now, what we seeing in Trump is somebody who's trying to save his hide from going to prison. That's the bottom line of what he's doing. That's all it's about.
So you're suggesting that he's running to stay out of prison. He's not running because he wants to solve inflation, fix immigration, and all that other stuff. He's running to stay out of prison.
1,000%, my brother. 1,000%.
Wow.
And if he want against Kamala, he getting ready to get pegged. I'm gonna keep it clean right there.
Yeah. I agree.
He gonna be in like the movie Deliverance. It's gonna be remade, and she's gonna be the main character. Gonna be
Yeah.
him.
I completely agree. I mean, and MAGA ultimately they know that. That's why they're out here panicking. You know, I bring them up into the box, and you would think these people sound like winners. They don't sound like winners to me.
What I don't like is that when they get on it, they get on here and say, "Can we just get along?" Or it's equal things on both. It's equal people on both sides, and that's not the case because you don't see people in the be violent and everything. But one thing before I go, Zeus,
Talk to him.
tell you, I'm gonna give you a early happy birthday because my birthday was 2 days ago, and I
Oh,
remember say something to you saying that your birthday is 4 days after mine.
oh,
So
wow.
early happy birthday to
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You
Thank
take
you.
care now.
All right. Well, thank you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Air Force retired, no lies detected. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. We thank you everyone for the birthday love. Yes, the 11th. All right, August 11th. You know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. You know the deal. Let's bring up our next panelist. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Shay. How are you doing, Shay? Long time no see.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm all right. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Yeah, sorry, missed you yesterday. I was in the queue, but I knew you were like, yeah, I got late in the queue, so I apologize.
Yes, no problem,
But
no problem.
anyway, hope your trip was good. Good to see
Yeah.
you back. I missed you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, no, can't wait to celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
But yeah, so we this has been really fun to watch, the absolute MAGA meltdown, right?
Really?
Just
Thank you, everyone.
oh man, it has been all over this app, and then watching Trump yesterday, just melting down, literally. Just couldn't hear any of the reporters, didn't understand half of what they were saying. He looks so old and fragile.
Really?
He did.
You don't think he looked strong and, very young looking?
No, not at all.
Wow.
This is a desperate man that just sat up there and told lies and lies and lies. I mean, how he has to have lost. I mean, he's always been nuts, but I'm like, Willie Brown is still alive. Like, you don't think? I mean, he was being fact checked in real time.
Yeah.
And they even interviewed Willie Brown. He's like, first of all, Kamala Harris is amazing. Never said anything bad about her. Second of all, never was on a helicopter with him.
Right.
Never did business with him. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. You don't have to lie. You can actually talk about policy up there.
Yeah.
You can actually say, I'm going to, build the wall. I'm going to do this. That's not what he's doing. And I don't understand how MAGA doesn't see this. Did you hear that Tim Pool and Joe Rogan, after that press conference, have said they're no longer supporting Trump?
Really?
Yeah, Joe Rogan and Tim Pool.
Why did they say that? I didn't know that. Why did they say?
Because they watched that press conference and realized he's going down. They realized he is not mentally capable of doing the job. He's lost
Wow.
it.
Wow.
He had an opportunity to get up there and talk about his policy versus hers, and he didn't do it.
Wow.
It's a lie. And the MLK thing, his rally, his size of his rallies, which he couldn't define. So was it his inauguration size? Because that's the only rally he ever had that would encompass the pool, right?
Yeah,
The reflection pool from Lincoln to Washington Monuments. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that you would ever see. And everybody knows that his inauguration crowd was smaller than Barack Obama's, and sure as heck was much smaller than I Have a Dream speech
Boom.
from Martin Luther King. Absolutely ridiculous.
He has this obsession with comparing himself to other
To
strong
black men.
to black men in ways you
Black
just
men.
you have to ask yourself, sir, are you okay down there?
No, he's not. He's not. This is why his racism exudes. Even Meghan McCain said Kamala just won the election.
Really?
Yeah, after that press conference. It's like, it's ridiculous what he's doing. It makes no sense. He has all this opportunity to show his differences, and he's not. He's just doubling down on his racism, his misogyny, his lying, and all of that. And oh my God, I can't wait for the debate. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
he got the debate day wrong, and he's trying to get 3 debates. It's like, sir, take your medicine and sit down.
Absolutely. And this whole tampon Tim and
Oh,
the horse semen thing and the stolen valor thing. Have you heard about this horse semen stuff?
I haven't heard about that. What the heck is going on with that? I don't even know if I want to know. Is this is the best MAGA has?
Obviously so. There
Wow.
was an article written years ago as an attack on him. So there's a Chinese. I've never heard of it before now because of the nutcases, I have to go down these rabbit holes. And I really wish y'all would stop because it's disturbing as hell. So I go and I investigate, and this story has been debunked and debunked. So there's a Chinese remedy, supposedly, if you swallow horse semen, it will purify your body, right? But then there's all this warnings about it because it's pasteurized. It can, load up a bunch of bacteria in you. And then there's like flavored horse semen, so it tastes better. Like there's all this stuff, and I'm like, why do y'all do this to me? Why do I have to go read this crap? Why do I have to study this crap? So supposedly this article was written that he did that, and he had to be rushed to the hospital to get his stomach pumped because he swallowed unpasteurized horse semen.
Wow, Shay.
So there's-
Wow.
Like Corn Pop had a picture of him with a milk mustache and a horse in the back. I mean, these people are so freaking desperate. Like,
Dubs.
all you have to do is just go down and just research it. Like, it's so stupid. And Walls does not have stolen valor. You guys are ridiculous to go after a 24-year veteran that was a command sergeant major. That is the highest ranking listing, or the highest
Yeah.
ranking rank of an enlisted man. He basically was general. He made it all the way. He put in his retirement 8 months before they deployed off to Iraq. He also was already running for Congress. That is why he didn't go off to Iraq with his
Tell him,
his fellow
Shay.
people. But he
And they-
did serve. He did go to Operation Freedom. He did serve. He did go across the way. So.
Wow. Well, listen, thank you. All right. So
Anyway, had to debunk a few things. You guys are ridiculous. Kamala is kicking ass. I'm loving it. Let's
tell him,
go.
Shay.
Love you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Shay. No lies detected. I mean, why do we have to continue to do this work, MAGA? It's a shame these Trump supporters continue to get out here and spread misinformation and disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin and promote this evil stuff Donald Trump is selling. He's not even selling. He's giving it away to him on his ridiculous social media platform. All right. Someone's asking me, what world are you living? Let me see. Can I bring you up here, Jim? Jim Bauer? Jim Bauer, come on up. All right. I'm a little confused about the question, Jim Bauer. Is there something you would like to get off your chest today? Because it's not making any sense. Okay. Well, who? Oh, Candy. Candy, you want to be brought up? Come on up here, Candy. Oh, look at that. Candy's not playing. Good morning, Candy. What's going on?
What's going on? I just,
You're a Trump supporter?
I am a Trump supporter.
Okay, all right. What got you upset today? All we've been doing, as far as I'm concerned, is telling the truth. What's gotten you so upset?
Well, the reason I came up here is you used the word evil. You said
Yes.
evil stuff, right? But I think that anyone like Tim Walz or Kamala Harris who is pushing for the mass aborting of babies and transgenderism, I think that's
Wrong. I'm going to stop you right there. That's not what they're doing. And if you do believe that, then you've been lied to, and you need to go get the facts about that, all right? What their permission? No. What we're promoting is human rights, all right, and health care for women in terms of their reproductive care. That's what we're promoting. So you need to go tell Donald Trump he lied to you. But the evil, when I brought up that, the reason that I say that is because look at what Donald Trump has done. These are yes or no questions. Has he been convicted?
nowhere in the Constitution does it say that a convicted felon cannot be president.
I didn't ask you.
Propaganda.
I didn't ask you, Candy. All right, stop acting like that and just keep it
It's not
simple.
in the Constitution. It's not.
I didn't ask you to be
Not relevant to
I
the
didn't ask
Constitution.
you to interpret the Constitution. Has he been convicted? We're talking about him being an evil person. Has he been convicted?
Technically, yes, but it's
Okay,
not,
okay. That would put him in the category of somebody that might not be immorally, that might be corrupt. Number two.
You want facts.
Yeah. These are yes or no. Has he been found liable? Has he been found? Listen. Candy, I'm running the show, all right? I don't want to have a debate about facts. We're not going to sit here
You don't want
and talk.
facts?
No, absolutely not. I'm not going to waste 20 minutes of my life arguing that there's a sun in our solar system with you. All right? Some things don't need to be debated. All right? In the interest of everyone else's time, I just need you to keep it real simple. Was he found liable for essaying E. Jean Carroll, Candy? Now unmute. Just let's keep going. Because
Yes,
I
we
want
will.
to. Okay, I'm only addressing the evil statement because you're wanting to know why I call him evil.
the answer
So he's
is
been
yes.
convicted.
Yes.
He's been convicted. All right, he's been convicted. All right, he's been found liable for essaying E. Jean Carroll. There's been 26 other women that have accused him of essaying him. Right?
I don't believe any of it. But
I didn't ask you if you believe it, but you know about it, right?
You know about the DUI.
Wait.
You don't want to talk about
See, the answer is yes, Candy. Let me go on. Did Donald Trump cheat on his wife, Melania, with Stormy Daniels while she was with child with Barron? You remember that? Evil, right?
Yes. Come
Yes.
on,
Okay.
slept with a married-
Good. Stick to the answering yes or no. All right.
Yes, she slept with a married man.
Okay. Now, did Donald Trump S.A. Ivana when the hair plug thing went wrong? His own wife. If you haven't heard about it, go read about it. He S.A.'d his own wife in a fit of rage. Evil. What about his relationship with the worst person that you've ever heard of in your lifetime, Jeffrey E? Did Donald Trump, was he in the videos dancing with this knucklehead? This corrupt person, Candy?
The Clintons are.
I didn't ask you about the Clintons. See, you're going to get up here, Candy, And I
why
knew
do you
it.
have
I
a
knew it. If we
conversation?
went down this yes and no this question and answer session together, eventually I'd get you to that Epstein situation, and you would go, oh, oh.
I didn't go. I said the Clintons are involved, different with Obama and Biden
I didn't ask you about the
because it
Clintons.
doesn't fit your
I
narrative.
didn't
You
ask you about the Clintons. I'm asking you about your cult leader, Candy. So what you got to do, Candy, is understand that you know Donald Trump is evil and you know that he's corrupt, just like everyone else does. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got to do. Candy can't keep his mind focused on the topics, and he's out of here. Join me in giving Candy a round of booze and shame, because he just found out today, unfortunately, that Donald Trump is evil, as I've been saying he is, and he has nothing to prove otherwise. Let's give Candy a round of booze and shame.
Silence! You matter, Dayton! If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
All right, and that goes. Let that be an example for any of you other Trump supporters. If I asked you to come into the box to put a little meat on the bone behind your statement, stick to the script. All right, answer these questions truthfully, honestly, and patriotically. All right, remember, you're not the bright ones. You're not, because if you were bright, you wouldn't be voting for a convicted felon who raped his own wife and was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein, who led an insurrection against the United States government, who continues to promote racism and bigotry, who continues to lie every time you put him in front of a camera, who's been indicted for maybe even more times because this person is an immoral and corrupt person inside and out. Don't get in my box and start trying to pan the camera at anyone else other than this person. There's only two choices to be president: this woman right here or the other one, the convicted animal. That's a disgrace to animals. I should say something else. All right, let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, who is this right here? Who is this? Andy, good morning.
What's up, man?
What's going on? What brings you to the show? You're a Trump supporter?
Hell no, I'd rather eat dog dookie.
Well, why do you talk like that? I mean, we don't talk like that over here. Keep it on the up and up, Andy.
My bad, my bad.
All right, yeah. Well, what do you got for us this morning?
I just wanted to get your opinion on Walls. The only thing that the maggots are running off on is his 30-year-old DUI.
Oh, okay. And is that to you a big deal or no?
No, I just think it's like hilarious that they have literally nothing on the guy.
Yeah. They don't. And it's funny that you brought that up, because they're digging and they're digging and they're digging, and that's all they got. And it's still interesting that that's all they found, and their angle now is, well, we're going to go after him about his criminal record, but at the same time ignore Donald Trump's criminal record. What say ye of that?
It just blows my mind that they just can't wrap that around their head or just come to terms with it.
Yeah.
34 counts.
Yeah. I agree. Do you think Donald Trump is afraid right now of Kamala Harris? Because a lot of people are on the right are saying, he's actually doing pretty good.
Oh, he is petrified. Petrified.
I love it. Yeah. What was that?
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna make a following comment on that.
Go for it. Come on in.
Diaper Dawn is shaking in his boots right now.
You think he soiled his diaper?
I think it needs to be changed.
Wow. No lies detected, ladies and gentlemen. My friend Andy up here delivering some harsh truth to MAGA. And we didn't coordinate offline for you to say all of these things, huh? You just thought of this on your own.
On my free will.
Wow. What part of the country are you calling in from, if you don't mind?
Pittsburgh, PA.
Oh. Battleground states. And so what you're saying is, even in the lovely state of Pennsylvania, it's out there that Donald Trump just doesn't seem to be the vision of the future for this country.
1000% no.
Wow. I mean, when you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? What advice? I don't want to say advice. You brought up Tim Walz, and I do believe he was ultimately the safest choice for Kamala. It seems to me like he's very relatable, and he's standing for human rights and women's rights. Is that kind of your read of it, or what?
Oh, definitely. I'm all for human rights and women's rights because like with us being men, what gives us the right to dictate what a woman does with her body?
Good
You know?
question. I don't think so.
I always preach that to anybody that ever asked me about that subject. Like, why are we doing that? We have no saying.
Any Trump supporters out there that want to answer Andy's questions? Because when I talk to them, I get the vibe. I think when you talk to the women by themselves without their super conservative partners hovering over their necks, you get a different answer. But when you talk to the men in there, they feel like they own these women, and they're afraid that these women would make a choice that doesn't involve them. And it scares them to their core.
I also think that those men, they're also afraid that the women will overpower them, conquer them.
Wait a second. How does it, when you say they're afraid the women will overpower them and conquer them, in their minds, what are they imagining? What are these MAGA men imagining in their minds when women overpower and conquer them?
I would say losing control and leadership.
What does that look like? I mean, you've tapped into something, Andy. So a lot of these MAGA men, they're afraid of losing power. And so if they lost power in their mind, give me an example of things that would happen in their world if they let a woman take control. What would happen in their world? Let's say they wake up in the morning and it's time to eat breakfast. What would happen?
I would say that
Because she's in control now, supposedly. He's no longer in control. What is happening in this house?
she gets to make the rules.
Oh, she can think for herself. And she could possibly say things to him like, make your own breakfast.
Make your own breakfast, do your own laundry, wash your own car.
Oh, and that's what's scaring these Trump supporters right now. They can't take care of themselves. Wow. This is embarrassing. It will make the house peaceful. Well, Andy, you know what you've done, sir? You've opened up the floodgates now. Women, listen, you don't have to do those things. All right? You can have the control, all right? And maybe that's the issue here. You just didn't know it, all right? We support you being able to do whatever the heck you want to do. You shouldn't have to live with the terrorists, right? They don't have to live with these terrorists, these domestic terrorists.
I also want to say that women.
Thank you, T. Shout out to T. What's that?
I also want to say one last thing, that women are very powerful and they are a sacred being on this earth.
Amen. I completely agree. And if you don't know, now you know, MAGA men. It's over for you. It's seriously, if you're still living like that, this is a sad situation to be living in 2024, where you got these men out here thinking that they own women. Sick stuff. Well, listen, Andy, thank you so much, brother. All right, I went ahead and I gave you a follow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to my brother Andy. No Lies Detected. Alrighty then. All right. Good morning, Takesha. How are you doing, Takesha? Oh my goodness.
Hey Zeus.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. Listen, Zeus.
Talk to him.
I came up here because the guy that said Kamala didn't have a record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to agree with him. She doesn't, but you know who does have one?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Is he not a convicted felon?
Oh, he's a convicted felon.
Is that not a record?
That is technically a record.
He's absolutely politically correct. She does not have a record. Donald Trump does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen,
He's been cooked. Uh-huh.
yesterday I saw a man whose whiteness came peeking through his orange paint because he was so scared he was Casper the ghost. He
Oh,
got up
really?
there and lied. He got up there and cried. He got up there and whined. He got up there and tried to use fear tactics. And guess what it did,
What
Zeus?
it do?
Absolutely nothing. Zeus, I
Stick the
kept
ruler.
telling y'all, MAGA is not growing. They're not growing a brain. We do know that, but they're not growing. Those are the same people that have been hollering Trump 2024
Yeah.
for the past since 2016.
Yeah.
They're not growing. They're actually depleting.
Yeah.
And we are the majority.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time. It's fun over here. We're having our rallies. They're 2 times the size of Trump's. He did say that he had one bigger than Martin Luther King.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it
I
out.
told them that he needs to wake up because he probably had a dream. Because he surely has not seen a crowd like that.
No.
Want to come and listen to him speech, tell me something. Yeah, I tell them to turn the cameras around so the people can see the crowd. Trump, you have no crowd.
Yeah.
People are
Wow.
not running from state to state with him anymore, Zeus. He's a man in decline.
Yeah.
And I don't see how his party can't see that. But what I did hear was that his campaign didn't even set that press conference up, that he did it himself and they didn't know anything about it.
Shoestring budget. He can't afford to run a campaign at this point, right? All the
He has
money's
no
gone.
money.
He's used it up. Legal defense fees, right? Eating out. All right. He doesn't have any.
Absolutely.
So the next affordable thing to do is to campaign right from your living room, right?
Right
That's what
from
he's
your
doing.
right from your living room, Zeus. He had to push that plastic off that couch because JD Vance was probably laying over there humpy.
Oh,
Now he's got to put new plastic on, because JD spilled some, when
Yeah.
he was on the couch.
Yeah.
He's a humper,
oh my God.
so
Sick.
JD Vance is crazy and Trump is crazy. It's a crazy campaign.
Yeah.
But what it's not doing is going anywhere.
No.
So I've been really tickled. I've been really pleased that Kamala and Waltz, and we don't have anything to worry about. We're not going to keep arguing with MAGA because they're losing and they're crying and, bless their little hearts.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I completely agree. I mean, the writing's on the wall. I think Donald Trump knows it. And it looked to me like the power dynamic has clearly gone to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And now Donald Trump is doing anything he can to try to get whatever he can out of this because he knows.
And nothing is sticking like that toupee that keeps running from side to side. But Zeus, I also want to say this. I wish people would stop trying to magic marker Obama's name in those Epstein files because it's not there.
Not
Stop
there.
adding his name to that foolishness. That man ain't had nothing to do with what was going on with Epstein and Trump. Stop trying to put Obama in everything. He ain't bothering nobody. He ain't studying y'all.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
Amen. Amen. All right. Well, listen.
All right, Zeus.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful Takesha, No Lies Detective. Some of the crowd favorites. These Trump supporters, they just do this one thing that always gets to me, right? When the stock market is up, it's Donald Trump. When it's down, it's Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, right? Oh, look at that. Obama was the worst president in history. Biden, the worst president. Bill Clinton, Democrats are the worst. Oh, but then we talk about things like Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, well, Obama was there too. Clinton was there too. See, y'all, it's the hypocrisy, right? Y'all always want to bring up these people when it fits your little narrative, and we see it for what it is, all right, MAGA? We see it for what it is. Let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move it along. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Hellraiser. Nice to see you this lovely morning. How are you doing, my good friend?
Very good. How are you?
All right. I'm all right. All right. Long time no see.
Yes, it's been a little bit.
All right. Well, listen, what do you got for us this lovely morning, if you don't mind?
Well, I am going to go back to part of an earlier conversation, and then this last caller just touched on it.
Okay.
But for anybody out there who thinks the story in J.D. Vance's book is not true, they should follow UAE, Exotic Falconry and Finance, because the gentleman has the original book that was first edition in 2016. That's when I read it.
Okay.
And he has the page, the number, and you can read the entire description. It is not fake. It is not a lie. It is not untrue. It is in his book, and it is a descriptive admission of how twisted his mind really is.
Yeah. Yeah. What he did to those couches to me is unforgivable, right?
Not only unforgivable, but really goes on the realm beyond the realm of options, right?
Yeah.
That's not one of a young man's normal options.
Yeah. Tell him.
You know, you got to do what you got to do.
And the fact that he actually had the confidence to actually put it in a book as well,
Yeah.
it speaks volumes to how
Yep.
disconnected this man really is
Yep.
from reality.
I mean, because he'd already gone to college, graduated law school, had been out in the real world, and still put that in a book. And
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like, where is your level of intelligence versus confidence?
It's not there.
Yeah, what amount of confidence do you have to have that doesn't tell you, okay, that was probably a bad decision back in the day to do that? Let's not tell everyone.
Right. That's the elephant in the room. That's the question out there that only he can ask. And you would also have to ask, why the heck would Donald Trump pick this guy?
Well, again, we know there was influence from his son, who I'm sure he's berating as we speak about this, because he admitted that he let Donald Jr. convince him to take this guy on, and Donald Jr. admitted and bragged that I put it in my father's ear. I'm the one who suggested him. He's my friend. Okay, so you're just digging a deeper hole, dude. You're just digging right down to the well.
Wow. Wow. So again, Donald Trump not taking accountability for a terrible decision. Why are we not surprised? You know, one of the previous guests that came up here, they all seem to never be able to pin. When Donald Trump makes a mistake, they blame the person that, next to Donald Trump. They never could blame Donald Trump. It's like, why do you think they continue to do that?
Well, their response to everything is very adolescent and childlike. It's like, not, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
Yeah.
That's what I think of every time they say, when you point out a fact to them and they say, oh, no, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Yeah. It's the whole, hold the mirror up, dude, because you are off into a realm of immaturity and, temper tantrums and the kind of thinking that children engage in when they don't have any way to, to sell their point or facts available, or they just don't like the answer. Like
exactly.
They just don't like the answer, and that's enough to make them go off the deep end. They just don't like it.
Exactly. Well, listen, Hellraiser, all right, I got to move it along, but as
Goodbye.
always, it was a pleasure to hearing from you and good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Hellraiser! No lies detected! You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, good morning, Nutty Professor. Welcome, my brother. What's going on, champ?
What's going on, my brother?
Oh, another day in the kingdom, tending to the affairs as usual. What about you?
So now it's time for me to bless this kingdom. They've missed the handsomeness of being nuttied. So missed you, brother. It's good to see your face.
Hey, missed you too. Missed you too. Yeah.
So the people that's on the right that's still voting for Donald Trump, other than your racism, can you tell me why? Other than your sexism, can you tell me why? When we ask you why, you can't say policy and then say the border. You can't say because I had more money in my pocket when he was the president.
They can't say that anymore? Did I miss something?
Zeus, they can't say these things. Like, for real, if you're gonna say I'm still voting for Donald Trump, you can get in the box and you can say the truth. Just tell the truth.
So you don't believe those are the real reasons why they're voting for Donald Trump? That's what.
Zeus, I'm gonna have my grandmama speak. I bet more believe that than white is on rice. So
Tell him.
when you get in the box and we ask why are you voting for Donald Trump, just say I'm a racist, misogynistic POS. I mean,
Any Trump supporters want to come up and confess right now? We can do this right now. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if we got a MAGA demon, George or Jorge. Which one is it? I think it's George. George, come on up here real quick. You said something in the chat. Want to come up here and confess it in front of myself and Mr. Nutty Professor? We'll let you get it out. We'll let you get it out. All right. I guess he doesn't want to do it.
of course he doesn't. But it's telling. It's telling. So I was in Angie's live earlier, and I made the comment. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw the vice president when she was in Detroit. And
Oh, look at that.
hey, George, how's it going, buddy?
It's going fine, buddy.
Yeah, you
Yes.
want to
Listen,
admit.
listen. Not everybody who votes for him is a racist, a bigot, or anything like that. It's everybody has the preference. You could tell me why you're voting for Harris. What's your valid reason for voting for Harris?
You want to talk to him,
I
Nutty?
absolutely do. I absolutely do. Because the Madam Vice President that I'm going to be voting for, she's qualified.
How? What has she done in 4 years? What is she qualified to do?
She's qualified to run this country.
How? How is she qualified?
How? Because do you know the
What has she
record?
done?
Do you know the record of the Biden-Harris administration? Because
Yeah, I know the record, and it hasn't been very good.
George, if you notice, I didn't interrupt you, so you will not interrupt me. So it's the Biden-Harris administration. She's part of the ticket. So the infrastructure bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, unemployment is low. She's part of the administration. She helped the president achieve these amazing results for the American people.
She hasn't
cannot
helped
Jorge,
nothing.
You cannot
George.
say she's not qualified. You cannot say she's not qualified, George, because I can turn around and ask you, when Donald Trump ran for president the year that he won, what qualifications did he have? At least Madam Vice President was elected into office on 4 different occasions before she became the vice president.
Now, George, let me speak to you real quickly, if you don't mind. Do you think Donald Trump had a successful record as president his first term? Was it a success?
I think his policies were better, and I think he was successful in some ways.
He said the P
I'm
word.
not saying maybe 100%.
What
Maybe
policy?
it wasn't 100%, but his policies were a lot better.
What policy?
Just the way of living.
That's not a policy,
I was
sir.
living a lot better life than it was
George.
before the fucking
George, keep it
That's
clean
not a
now,
policy.
George. Keep it clean. We don't
That's
curse
not a
over here.
Sorry.
You said
Ge-
policy, sir. What policy? Okay, go Google. This is what I'm talking about, Zeus. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of getting up here saying, yeah, I'm a racist POS, or I'm a misogynistic POS, and I'm still going to vote for this clown. Instead of just saying that, he's like, well, his policies are better. I was living better. But yet he's got to go teacup to Google policy. Wait, and he's asking someone right now, how do you spell policy? This is what I'm talking about. You don't even know why you're voting for Donald Trump. That's why I say you're a racist piece of crap. That's why I say you're misogynistic. That's why I say you are the scum of the earth, because you cannot tell me why you're voting for this man, because when we ask you what policy, you have nothing to quote.
I'd hate to, George, Earth to George, are you there? I hope you understand you're on TikTok still. George, I think George has left the building, Nutty. I think you cooked him.
No, there he is.
Oh.
He's done Googling.
George.
I ain't done Googling nothing. You
What,
just
where'd you go,
look.
George?
This is
Where'd you go, buddy?
this is funny.
Where'd you get? Well, it's serious too. Where'd you go, buddy? We noticed you were MIA.
I wasn't MIA.
Yeah, your screen, it showed us that you went out of the app. Did you go somewhere important? Because we were talking to you. Is there anything you want to share with us while we're on TikTok, my friend?
I like the way you guys throw around racist and shit like that.
Wait, we don't
You're the
curse.
one
Remember, we don't curse.
Hey,
George,
Zeus.
we don't curse.
Zeus,
Okay.
can I
Fine.
give George the inaugural award?
What do you want to give him?
Hey, George, you've just been nuttied. Chat. Because you have no rebuttal.
Dude,
You
you're
have no
ridiculous.
rebuttal.
You're
You have
ridiculous.
no-
Neither do you.
yes,
You
I'm
got no rebuttal.
ridiculous
Dude, you
because
got
you
no
have
rebuttal.
no
You got no
rebuttal.
valid reason. You can tell me all you want that because she was behind Biden and all that crap, she did something. She hasn't done anything.
Wait,
She
but
hasn't
George,
done anything.
Hey, Mr. Zeus, can
I'm here.
And I know this is your life, sir, but I'm having too much fun. Hey, George. So what about since she didn't do anything? If I'm not mistaken, and
Oh.
Zeus, please fact check me, and if
Let me
I'm
get-
wrong, call me out on it. Would
Okay,
you?
will do.
Oh, no, don't teacup, George. Come back. Because what I have to say is so important. So, George, if she didn't do anything, how is it that she got $1.2 billion from Mexico for border security? But yet Donald
she
Trump
didn't
told you
secure no
that he was
border.
going to make
She wasn't even
Mexico
at the border.
pay for the wall.
The woman has a horrible record.
Wait, George, you can't say she has a horrible record and then
has
say
a
she
horrible
does.
record.
But you just said she has no record. So which one is it? Are you basically giving her credit for what her and Biden did or not?
But George,
I don't believe
George,
they did anything.
no,
Not
George.
anything relevant.
No, George. Specifically, the vice president was responsible for getting Mexico to give the $1.2 billion to America for border security and for border enhancement.
And a lot of good
But
that
yet,
did because
Donald
people
Trump
still
told you he was going to make Mexico pay for the wall. And who ended up paying for the wall? You did, George. I did, George. Mexico didn't pay a dime when Donald Trump was in the White House.
You hear that?
To rebuttal is
So George, I think it's time for you to go back to the drawing board, all right, and really get off of that Trump train. It sounds like you're preoccupied
you
back
guys
there.
need to get off the racist
George,
train.
you've been nutty.
You've been
You're
nutty,
racist.
George.
You're racist, guys.
No.
You've been nutty, George.
George,
Thank you, Zeus.
ladies-
Zeus,
ladies-
I miss you, man. You see when you go on vacation, you gotta get a stand-in for I know everyone can't come in and enhance the kingdom, but you gotta get a stand-in. Like
all right, I might have to do that, but you know what? Let's take care of George real quick, all right? Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
let's send George straight to the pits of hell where he came from and give him a round of booze and shame. Bye, George. George, you're a disgrace. Nutty, you cooked them.
Silence!
You cooked them, Nutty.
Matter daily!
Bye, George.
after hearing what I had to say before you brought him up, he still came up and proved my point. This is too easy. So thank you, sir. Thank you for the time. As attacking would say, I will let someone much smarter than me up in the box.
Attacking, oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Nutty. No lies detected. Speaking of attacking, who do we got attacking? Good morning. Oh my gosh, look at the time. Good morning, attacking. How are you doing, brother? Long time no see.
Well, I didn't know you were on vacation. I sent you a message saying, "Hey, are you okay?" Is there,
Oh,
what's
you
going
did?
on?
I
Yeah,
didn't get it. Maybe I'm backlogged on a lot
That's
of them.
okay.
All right, I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry. Zena, let's go.
No,
Oh.
I'm glad you're okay. Hey, by the way, they keep forgetting that the DUI charge was dropped.
Oh, tell them. So that
And
doesn't even stick.
No, so it was a $200 fine, and he lost his license for 90 days.
Oh.
And they dropped the DUI charge.
Oh. That's not like stealing classified documents, right?
No.
That's
no,
not
no,
like
no.
okay. That's not like what was it? Falsifying business records in order to interfere with an election. It's not anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
Uh-oh.
You know, no, sorry, I was looking for something. That's all right.
Yeah.
So are you going to be on Sunday?
That's the plan. How did you know that?
Well,
Just kidding.
I've been listening.
Oh, okay. Well, listen.
I do pay attention.
There you go. There you go. I'm hopefully going to be on Sunday. All right.
Good. Because then I'll sing you your birthday song.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
was
wow,
I was
wow.
gonna do it today, but seeing how you'll be on Sunday, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it Sunday.
Well, thank you,
But
brother. Thank you.
but the thing is this: Donald Trump, like Shay was saying, lies about an airplane crash that he wasn't on or didn't happen with the wrong person, and they never said the conversation that was there.
Mm.
Why are you guys letting this happen? And by the way, Donald Trump, again, like we were talking in Angie's live, and like we were saying, he's always concerned about crowd size and rating.
Wow.
I mean, it's really getting wondering if he has a magnifying glass next to his bed on his nightstand saying, is it still there? Is it still there? As he's looking down between his legs.
Wow. You think it's that bad?
Yeah.
Because Kamala right now is beating him in crowd size, fundraising, and poll numbers.
Yeah, so I did a video, like I do videos, and I put up a whole bunch of different things,
Uh-oh.
I did that yesterday.
Uh-oh. When this
That's 45 to 43. Wow. So yeah, she's beating him, but we can't give up. We can't take it for granted. We have to stay steadfast. We have to push forward, and we have to stay constant. Wow. I mean, and for these people to degrade her because she was dating a guy who was separated from his wife for multiple years, saying that she's the home wrecker and she was having an affair. Well, the thing is this. No. He would be having the affair technically. He's the one who's married, dating somebody else. She's not having the affair because she's a single person.
Yeah.
Which, again, as it's already been gone over, you're okay with Donald Trump cheating on Ivana with Marla with cheating on Melania with Marla, and hookers and porn stars. You're okay with all that, right? But her dating a guy who's separated from his wife for multiple years, and from what I understand in our earlier conversation, he's still separated and not divorced.
Yeah.
So the hypocrisy just slaps you guys right in the face, left, right, and center. And like Nutty says, that I say, I'll drop so you can let somebody who's smarter than I am.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Brother Attacking a round of applause. No lies detected. So ladies and gentlemen, these Trump supporters, they're in the chat right now, and they're getting triggered by the poll numbers that Attacking just showed, right? Trump is losing to Vice President Kamala Harris because he's a terrible candidate. End of discussion, all right? And these people know it. They know it. Good morning, Brother Swervin. Nice to see you, brother.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning. And I'm probably going to miss out on Sunday, but I just wanted to let you know if I'm not there to say it, happy birthday to you, my friend.
All right. Thank you, brother. All right.
Oh, anytime. As much as you do for us here in the kingdom, it's the least we can do.
All righty then. Well, what do you got for us this good morning, my
here's
brother?
what I wanted to say, and I haven't said this on your live yet, but I've been bouncing in and out of other people's lives. I've been having some incredibly successful lives this week.
Okay.
And the reason for that is I have turned my lives over to the women of TikTok.
Oh, nice. Good.
Women get up in the box. They decide whether or not they want to bring a man up to talk to them.
Good.
I'm like, hey, it's your live. You have control. You want to bring them up? Bring them up. You want to boot them and mute them? You want to put them in a straitjacket, as you say? You want to put them in that restraint harness? Do what you want to do. It's your live. And
I love it.
Zeus, the reason I've been doing this, and I started doing it this week. I did the same thing when Roe v. Wade was overturned. I did it for a month straight. Because right now with this election coming up, I feel that it is more important to hear from the women of this country than it is the men of this country, the misogynists of this country, the old white T dudes with no medical degrees who are writing laws, taking these rights, these medical healthcare rights away from the
Exactly.
women of this country. Okay, so I wanted to pass it along to the kingdom, to the women of the kingdom. If you want, please follow me. I usually go live between 2 and 2:30 Eastern time. If you want to synchronize your watches, it is 12:23 p.m. my time, so we can synchronize those watches. Uh, I want your voices to be heard. I want it to be so important that we understand why feminism needs to rise up in this country again. The feminists need to rise up in this country yet again. And we all, those men who support our women, we all need to support these women and make sure that we are pushing back on this garbage rhetoric of women just willy-nilly standing in line outside the clinics waiting to have this procedure done well after the baby is born.
I
Okay,
agree.
it's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous. And me and my wife talked a couple days ago, and what we've decided to do in honor of Mama Jenny's birthday, which will be in October.
Okay.
Every penny that we collect here on TikTok, we are going to download that money and we are going to donate that to the women's shelter here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to come on by, feel free to gift us. Hit up our Cash App, gift the panel. But it is more important right now for us to hear from the women of this country,
Amen.
as opposed to the men in this country
Amen.
right now.
Amen. Amen.
And no offense to the men who are supporting your women, but like I said, my platform is completely turned over to the women. And I will do this every single day if I have to, leading up to the election.
Thank you, Brother Swervin.
Poor health as I'm in, as tired as I am, as much pain as I'm in, believe me, that is hearing from the women of this country is still 100 times more important than anything that I got going on. And I will
Amen.
always feel that way and support them. And we can do this, y'all. We can do this. We're going to push VP Harris over the line to become President Harris.
Amen.
Madam President Harris. And we're going to push Tim Walz right there behind her.
Amen.
Push both of them over the line so that we have hope. We have a future in this country. We don't have to worry about democracy being taken away, educational rights, LGBTQI plus rights, and the rights of the women in this country to make their own freaking medical decisions.
Tell them.
So, ladies, come on by, make your voices heard.
Tell
And
them.
with that, I am going to land my plane. Zeus, like I said, I may not be able to be there with you on Sunday, brother, but happy birthday to you.
All
And
righty.
to the folks in the kingdom, y'all be well, y'all be safe, and doggone it, have fun while you're doing it.
All righty then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Brother Swervin. As you can see, I'm well past my time slot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm well past my time slot. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Good morning, Dolphin. How are you? Good morning.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi. Well, you're going to be my last guest. I didn't realize it's 9:30 my time. I got to get out of here. Oh my gosh. What do you got for us? Oh my gosh, looking so good. What a great way to end the show. All right. All right.
Oh, I wanted to tell you the great news here in Michigan. I'm not too sure if you knew, but that one woman, I can't remember her name, the one that started the undecided against President Joe Biden.
I don't know her, but what happened with her?
Hang on a second. I have she is endorsing and voting for Kamala Harris.
Let's go! Women are, I'm telling you, they have no choice but the ones that are paying attention. They're uniting behind Kamala Harris because they know she's bringing freedom.
Her name is Assad Turfe.
Oh, okay, Assad.
Wayne
Yeah.
County Deputy Executor.
Wow.
She says wholeheartedly endorsed Kamala Harris, the true spirit of our nation. I know you can't see it all. I took the photo off my TV.
Yeah.
But this woman, the one that literally started against Joe Biden, is endorsing Kamala Harris here in Michigan.
Wow, wow, wow. It's over, MAGA. It really is. Tell them.
And well, I'm sure you also heard about Elon Musk and his illegal pact
I've heard
here.
about this. Go ahead. Please let them know how he was trying to siphon out some voter data to try to rig the election, huh?
Yes, yes. He put up something on his pact of whatever his site, and it says, you know, you want to register or whatever, and at the bottom you put your address, your name, and your area code and your
Right, right, right.
information.
Right.
But then when it says that you're gonna fill out more, you hit the button. Nothing else to fill out. No more
Wow.
paperwork. No nothing.
Wow.
So what they were doing was they were gathering Michigan voter information.
Wow, wow, wow. Another example of these people acting like hooks and crooks to try to steal an election. What a
May I
shame.
bring up one more thing that
You
these
sure
MAGA,
can. You sure can.
you guys believe that Donald Trump supports the military?
They do.
I'm just, they do. Yeah, I know they do. Well, him, the RNC and the Michigan Republican Party here are currently suing my governor, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, badass bitch.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Oh my God.
I love her. I
Oh
love
my
her.
goodness.
Anyways,
I caught that.
anyways, so he is suing, they are suing the Veterans Administration and the Small Business Association here in Michigan, and their excuse is because they're disenfranchising Republican voters and all this other crap.
Wow.
Yeah. So they are currently suing them. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm
Keep
just, I'm just getting to the end of it. I'm landing my plane and I'm out of here.
Alrighty
Um,
then.
that they're trying to stop them from becoming voter application sites. They are
Mm.
literally disenfranchising thousands, hundreds of thousands of
Wow.
Michigan veterans and small business owners.
Wow, wow, wow. What a shame. What a shame. And this is the party that tries to say they're patriots. Once again, we caught them not being patriots, but traitors. Huh. Well, listen, Dolphin, all right. It was a
I
pleasure.
want to thank you so much for having me up. Happy
You're
early
welcome.
birthday. I did
Thank
not
you.
realize.
Thank you.
And I also want to say, like I said, dude, your mom is freaking awesome.
Thank you so
I
much.
love
She's
your
going to
mom.
love that. She's going to love that. Thank you,
She's a
Dolphin.
beautiful person.
All right, all
You
right.
have a great day.
All right, you too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful Dolphin. No lies detected. That is such an amazing thing. Thank you so much, Blue Dolphin. I really do appreciate that. All right. Before I get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, I want to address one more MAGA demon. City Boy, come bring your special behind up here. I got to get out of here. City Boy wrote in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure I got it. And thank you, everyone, for the birthday love. City Boy wrote, Donald Trump, what did he say? Let me make sure we got this correct. What did City Boy say? Trump took a bullet and rose like Christ. City Boy, would you like to come bring your special behind up here, City Boy, and put a little meat on the bones? Because, you know, I want to make sure you get this right before I end this show. City Boy, Donald Trump didn't do such a thing. You have no proof, number one, that he actually took a bullet. You have none. If you do, come in the box and show us it, all right? Number two, he's still alive. If you read the story, I believe Jesus passed away. So, City Boy, I think you need to go get your head examined because you're conflating a lot of different things into one magical fairy tale story. Perhaps you went to Trump University and they gave you that degree and now you think you're intelligent. You're not intelligent, City Boy. You have been hoodwinked and bamboozled and you have been misled. So, City Boy, do us all a favor, all right? Since that MAGA demon is still taking control of you and it's hijacked your body and you're a vassal of transgression for Donald Trump, this one's for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send City Boy straight to the pits of hell. Let's give him a round of booze and shame. Bye, City Boy. Jesus Christ. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I got to get up out of here. What a wonderful show. You all deserve a round of applause. Thank you to all the subscribers, the gifters, the moderators, and the panelists. You've all done an outstanding job keeping this show exciting, educational, and entertaining. All right, one last round of booze and shame. This round of booze and shame goes out to all the Zeus haters out there. These are just my haters. These are also your haters. These people get on TikTok day in and day out and promote misinformation and disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin. All right, they promote misogyny, evil, bigotry, xenophobia, racism, and all kinds of evil and corruption on behalf of Donald J. Trump. These people are the worst of the worst, and they truly are the scum of the earth. Let's give them our final round of, you guessed it, booze and shame. Get them out of here. Hi, Mac. All right, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, take care and stay safe out here in these TikTok streets. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. We are out of here. Have a great weekend, everyone. What a show. They tried to stop us, but we kept on going.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus.
So cold. Thank you. Thank you. So cold. Have a great rest of your morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hey, bro, look at Rick. Thunder in the sky, light you up like Zeus. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The eagle has a line. I see ya. Took a long time to get here. Enjoy your day too, alright? My brother Little Hawk.
I can't hang around with you. You fall in love too quick.
You are high risk.
Nick's all in the mix. I put a bounty on your head.
Hey, let's go.
When you playing with the gods and you playing with the dead.
Hey.
With the truth. Yeah, grab your goose.
Lady
hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth.
Play hating on the
gods.
Let's go, Hellraiser.
Be patient, but you had it like a few.
What a great show, everyone. We made it through it. What a broadcast.
I'm the one that they choose.
You know I'm so handsome.
That's why they call me Zeus.
Dutch.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus.
Or Dookie. I think I got that right.
This is how I stare.
Yes, that's Zeus rapping. You know that. Come on now. TikTok rocks. Thank you, everyone.
Don't be playing with my move when I'm moving like Zeus.
Thinking that you're cool
till I pull up like Zeus.
Let's go, let's go.
I light you up like Zeus. I make my
what a great
rules.
show.
Oh my God, call me Zeus. I'm running down the road.
Hey,
say you wanted facts.
Let's go.
I've been waiting for this moment now. I
can't battle so cold. Thank you so much.
Guarantee to lose. I didn't make a game of rules, so don't play me like.
Oh my gosh, we're about to hit the goal. Let's go.
Telling me be cool. I'm just sitting on my throne while you looking like a
Tinkerbell. Good morning. So cool. Wow. You guys are amazing. Have a great rest of your morning. Stay safe out here in these TikTok streets.
Try to be patient, but you had to like a fuse. Catching all these snakes like a mongoose. These ladies love me, yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus.
Thank you.
When I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus.
Let's go, Mount Negro. Okay, we hit the goal. Thank you. So cool. Wow, amazing. Will, thank you. I'm still waiting on my computer to get fixed to get all of my sounds back. All right. Once I get it, we'll do the Jack Smith remix. All right. Give us some time.
Insane asylums. You know they go crazy when I say the late great Hannibal Lecter. They say, why would you mention Hannibal Lecter? He must be cognitively troubled.
Let's go.
On the beat like Zeus.
Jack Smith.
On the beat like
James. Deranged Jack Smith. Jack Smith.
Yeah, you heard about
Jack Smith. I wonder what his name used to be. Jack Smith. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it?
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Jack Smith. Jack Smith. I wonder what his name used to be. Jack Smith. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it? Jack Smith. What's his name? Jack Smith. He's a very nice man.
All right, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Stay safe out here in these TikTok streets. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.